So, we all know that the Cosmic Shake, the Cosmic Shuffle, the Cosmic Dance is a spiritual successor to Bikini Bottom and Bikini Rehydrated. I don't know, man, it's the same thing. Firstly, because it's made by the company that made Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and also because that is now their most successful game and all that type of stuff. So, saying it's a spiritual successor is a good decision on a advertising standpoint. But it's basically like a sequel type of thing. It's that type of situation. It's a spiritual successor. But when I first watched the trailer, and I'm not sure how many other people experienced this, my immediate reaction was, firstly, as soon as I saw the globs, I was like, oh no, it's Globs of Doom. It's back, which is quite a good game. It's better than the other Nicktoons games, surprisingly. It's quite good. Bit weird. I saw someone commenting about that and like, oh, I wonder if we'll see Jimmy Neutron come. No, we will not. But my brain immediately left Bikini Bottom, left the movie game, all that type of stuff, and went immediately to Creature from the Krusty Krab. So here is my reasons for thinking that this is not in name and maybe not in design purposes, but in a way a possible spiritual successor to a very good SpongeBob game that is often kind of ignored because it's not heavy iron and kind of released a bit later, and yeah. So, firstly, I really like Creature from the Krusty Krab. I think it's a pretty good game. I love the style of it, and I spoke a little bit about this with Who Needs Normal in the previous video, which you can check out. Nah, it's at the wrong side. There we go. Click there, or in the end cards. And we chat about briefly. One of the things that people have loved about the game is how unique it is and how crazy it is and how much of an individual experience it is. It's like no other SpongeBob game. And I think the reason for that, the reason why we were so vocal about that, was because those were during the days of the Activision games, which were so stock standard and so bland and so boring. Like they were just the most quintessential SpongeBob-y type of experience. And so for us, looking back, it's like, man, we were getting stuff like Creature from the Krusty Krab, like complete acts of just creativity that went far on beyond from anything the show had done, and just like, that was really cool. That was some awesome stuff. And the fact was that remained kind of true even after we got Rehydrated, because Rehydrated was, in a lot of ways, a safe bet, an easy move. I mean, people had spent years campaigning for this game to come back. Of course it was going to do well. And it's probably the most SpongeBob-y of SpongeBob 3D platformers. But then there's Creature from the Krusty Krab, and with this new one, Cosmic Shake, it's definitely pushing in that type of DNA, in that type of direction. Firstly, a much weirder first trailer. The original first trailer we got for Rehydrated was, the teaser trailer was quite boring. But after the other trailers were very stock standards, like here's the gameplay, here's this, here's that type of stuff. They were very stock standard. This one, CGI, way more crazy, different situations, characters in different roles and acting differently, major effects to the world going on, like with the Wish Worlds and all that type of stuff, Dreamlands, all that type of stuff. You're seeing so much more creativity poured into just about everything, even the way of showing this stuff, in the way the trailer was put together, and just like the way the trailer was edited and all that type of stuff. It's definitely not leaning towards that whole horror B-movie tone of Creature from the Krusty Krab. It's leaning more into like a cheapo sci-fi type of tone, which I also really like. I think that's really cool. And it's just giving me such Creature from the Krusty Krab vibes. And I reckon Creature from the Krusty Krab has some problems with the fact that it has so many different types of gameplay styles. I reckon Cosmic Shuffle can do something a lot better with that, in the fact that it looks like we'll probably just be playing SpongeBob, maybe Sandy. Doesn't look like we're playing Patrick. Definitely looks like they're shrinking down, all that type of stuff. We might have surfing, because I saw like there was a surfboard multiple times in the trailer, so there might be some types of deviation from gameplay, but focusing just on the world and the creativity of the worlds could be a way cooler way of doing that type of thing. And I just think that's a really awesome direction for them to go in. And it's one of the reasons why I really like Purple Lamp. Before, we didn't have much to go on. Most of our basis for why we liked Purple Lamp was just how much they answered people on Twitter and all that type of stuff. But it's really cool to see them being so creative and being so innovative with just this game. And I know we're basing this all off of a CGI trailer. And yeah, there's always going to be people saying, oh, we don't actually know anything about the game yet. That's 100% true. But this is the first leg that they've put forward about this game. This is the first thing they've expressed about the game. And that first step, that first signal speaks a lot. It speaks a lot to the style of development, the company itself, and the direction of the game. And so you can read a lot into the first step and first showing of a game. You can't read into how good it's going to be. We don't know how good it will actually be. To make any jumps about that is a bit of a different thing, considering Rehydrated was pretty rough around the edges. So a lot of things are going to have to be fixed and changed and all that and evolved, which we've also again made a video about. Yeah, I did the right side. So yeah, most important thing, keep your expectations measured. But I just thought it was interesting and I wanted to chat about it because it's a really interesting direction for them to be going in, which is kind of further away from the safety net. It's further away from stock standard SpongeBob, and that's really cool in my eyes. Because I've been pushing for just a new game for quite a while now, and I'm really glad we're getting it, and I'm really glad the fact that we're getting a really different new game as well. And something that possibly for people in 10 years to look back in the same way that we look back on Creature from the Krusty Krab, of like, that is a really unique game, and that was a really unique time. And I think that's quite exciting for us to be currently living through that and have the ability to experience that firsthand. And I think that's quite interesting. Anyway, check out my community post from a few days ago. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm doing a video of riders very soon where we'll go through all of them and chat about all that type of stuff. So put your comment down there if you want to be in the video. Anyway, bye-bye. Mwah. Subscribe, god damn it, or else I'll keep threatening you. Yeah. Right, thanks, bye.